So guys, I was delighted to do the DVD in my house, a Robert Cromine Salon Color Bar, not only to give you the art, but really what's important to you in a salon. So many times I go in a salon and they're like, why this, why that? Education, you guys, it's contagious. It's a way to get the staff together. It's what's going to help hold your salon accountable. Whether you're a new rising star or you've been coloring hair forever, we really want to give you the importance of how to get your salon together. We look at religion. It's the most contagious thing we own. And yet, how can we help get these people together so that we're all on one page about the benefits of what a great color bar can give you? The benefits is getting them together weekly, monthly, whatever works for your salon. People really help to support what they create. So if we look at new product updates, how to train people on the possibility of maybe new placements, new techniques to keep them motivated about color. DVD education's amazing, whether it's giving the new kid in the door the DVD to look at for a little home play, or maybe refreshing the guy that's been around the color bar for a while so that they're always excited, that there's common knowledge. It's a way to help grow your business a little bit. And what better of a place is the color bar at your Paul Mitchell salon. So maybe it's time to get your staff together on a weekly, bi-weekly basis to add more menu items to the color bar. Whatever it is, how do we keep our salons going? It's education, guys, and that's what we're so excited about on this portion of the DVD. I think one of the great reasons people come to a Robert Cromine salon is because of our commitment to education. It allows the new rising star to see that there is a career path for them and that each and every day we're going to be training them in the color bar, but also there's reasons for them to go home and study with a little home play DVD. So education, you guys, it's what we wrap our heads around and it what gives us the extra edge to be the best in the field. Paul Mitchell knows this, you guys, so I'm delighted to be here to give you the little hows and whys and wheres and whens of what's going to make you the most successful person when it comes to the art of blonding hair. So guys, here's the most important information I feel. It's basically who should be blonde. It's time to make a plan. And that plan starts when the guest gets the tour and lands in the color bar. It's some of the consultation points that'll really help navigate the best way possible to reach your client's desired wish and make you feel like the expert, because Paul Mitchell's sure going to give you the art behind it to make you get there. So a couple things verbally. Make sure you and your guest understand the desired look. Whether it's visuals that you get, whether it's pictures that you have in your color bar, here's a great time to look at the color bar menu. Also, that's going to allow you to look and see what the client's walking in with. First off, where is she? Is it a blank canvas? Is she revisiting you? Or has she been here before many times? This will allow you to get your starting level so that you can start to see where your placement's going to come into play. The placement's really important because based upon what she walks in the door with, the texture, the density, this is where the porosity of her hair is really important. Is it fat or is it skinny? That's going to tell you which product choice. So really, it's the travel time necessary to make sure that you're planning the right way to get your client to be the best blonde that you can be. Also, one thing we need to look at is in the desired results, the product choice. A lot of times are, ooh, what should I use? Should I use dual purpose lightener? Should I try lighten up? Should I try high lift? This will give you the whys, guys, and it all starts with a little bit of science. So here comes the science. It's pretty easy. One thing that we look at Paul Mitchell is to give you kind of a common knowledge. So all of our color, you guys, it has a level system, and we work on a 1 to 10. Each level has a name, so it makes it easy for you to know where you're starting. One thing about when you lighten hair, based upon the client's desired result, wherever you're going to land, that's going to give you that dominant pigment. And that's what happens. Each level has a different exposure, which influences the end result of what you're trying to achieve here. So when you look at it, you can either enhance the dominant pigment for vibrancy, or for brightest results, you can neutralize it to create more natural result. So guys, sometimes when we look at science, we get a little crazy. Trust me, I know this. It's simple math, guys. Let's take a look at it. Let's just say our first guest is a level 4. She's brown. We know that her desired result is to be a lighter color. So her target is a level 9. That's what we talked about in the consultation. So let's get us there. We know lightener is our choice. The one thing about dominant pigment, we either enhance what we get or we neutralize it. So if we're looking at a level 9 here, let's just say our client has a medium texture of hair. We're dealing with yellow dominant pigment. So do we enhance it or do we neutralize it? That's our choice right now. And this is where sometimes in blonding, all the challenges start. So let's just think, what's our options? At Paul Mitchell Color Bar, we have many, many options. So if we want to neutralize it and we're looking for a little opaque finish, That's where our UTP would come into play. The P, again, a little bit more of a violet base, is going to counterbalance the yellow. Let's just say our client wanted a little bit more of a translucent finish. That's where our call on PM Shines would come in. Possibly a little 9BV. Maybe, we're going to make 9V. Depending on what we're seeing, guys, that's how we choose the product. Or let's just say our client wants to have a great little finish on it. That's where Flash Finish, our sheer rapid toner, would come in. So that's our kind of way that we would get you from a 4 to a 9. But let's say we have that dominant client, and sometimes, clients that are deeper levels. Blondes can be in any flavor, guys, but we got to make sure we know how to formulate the product to get us to our best end results. So let's say we have a level 3, and we want to bring her up to an 8 level, okay? We know we can't do it with high lift. That fatter cortex, all those layers is going to need that energy of what a lightener can give you. So if we're at a level 3 and our goal is a level 8, lightener is surely what we're going to look at, guys. And here at a level 8, we're dealing with yellow-orange. So again, do we want to send that client out? We definitely want to neutralize the yellow-orange. So sometimes here's where we might need the color. 8CB would be our call here. And guys, let's look at why. When we lift an 8 level, we're dealing with yellow-orange. So 8CB is the total target for the 8 level. And why? It has that blue-violet. And again, guys, here's what we're doing. We're going right across the color map and neutralizing the warm pigment that was dominant within that 8 level. So again, it's simple math, guys. It's crossing the street against the color map to get you to the neutralizing base when your guest wants a beautiful, cool blonde. So guys, just one other thing that's really going to be important is, again, your eyes. Let's take a look at the client's hair. Has she been to the color bar before? What's on it? What are we looking at? Again, make the judgment. If the fabric can't take the look of what the client wants, be honest, you guys. Let's get her there safely. Another thing we need to look at, guys, is texture and density. Thinking about the hair. Is it a really coarse head of hair with millions and millions of layers? Is she more a medium texture? Really kind of great head of hair to work on, or is she skinny mini? This is what's going to enable us to choose the right product. So if you're looking at a really coarse head of hair, guys, this is where we might need our dual purpose lightener. That extra energy is going to allow the perfect travel time to get us to our desired result. If she's a moderate head of hair with great look, again, that would be choice. How far does she need to go? Do I use dual purpose or do I use lighten up? But if she's a skinny mini, guys, no matter what level she's at, I would suggest lighten up. The swipe, the consistency of the product, the way it's going to adhere to the foil is going to get you to your end result. So again, guys, choosing the right product is going to help make the end result be a lot easier on us, the hairdresser that's smart enough to use Paul Mitchell at the color bar. So guys, here's another why. Sometimes, you're in a time crunch. Your guest is maybe had old color on her hair. This would be my why. Why high lift? Why lightener? So let's say that we have a guest that had a pre-pigment on her hair. We know color doesn't lift color, guys. That's where I would go ahead and use dual purpose lightener or lighten up, depending on the fabric. And then I would tone to my result just based upon what the client's desired wishes were. Again, high lift, let's look at that category. Maybe it's a natural canvas. Maybe I'm not needing to take her 4 or 5 levels. I just want a little bump on her existing color, giving her more of a natural level. Sometimes I don't need lightener to get that journey done. I can do it with a high lift and leave a little extra tone in the hair. So again, using the right product to deliver the right result for the client's wishes. I am so proud as artistic director of Paul Mitchell, you guys, to be part of such a brilliant team. We can all be your coach. So whether it's our fabulous, fabulous artistic director, Lindy Odici for color, she is one of the best gifted women to show us how to be a better colorist. And you guys, as artistic director, not only of Paul Mitchell, but Robert Cromine Salon, I'm delighted to have you in our color bar, showing you ways to be more successful with each and every guest. And when blonding's the answer, guys, please turn to your color bar and fill it with Paul Mitchell. You'll be so, so successful.